Buhari, I got a message for you. I've been watching the videos and I've been watching all the pictures of your military men and policemen who are mostly Boko Haram, who you've given uniforms to as cover to reach communities of Christians, and the people of Nigeria, terrorizing them, especially during this COVID. You are allowing your military and police to beat people in the streets. And not only that, they don't have money for food. They can't go get food. And we are watching you from America, Buhari. I'm watching you. It needs to stop.
So guys, that is exactly what we have been talking about. Very soon, likes of Femi Adesina, Garba Shehu, Loretta Onoche, and Ahmad Basha, they will start coming out and be telling those who care to listen that, oh, these people who are complaining, who are talking here and there, they are not living in the country, they don't know what is happening. I don't know what they see the country to be. The world is a global village. For as many who care to have an interest in a particular thing, definitely you will get that information. Unless you are not interested or you are occupied with something else. They will tell you, oh, these people are just complaining, they are saying this. Well, of course, Femi Adesina will come and tell us they are prognosing to what is none of their business. No human being, no well-meaning person, no matter what, you have that feeling, that conscience, that conscience is there. Because when you see your fellow human being, irrespective of where the person comes from, you have that human feeling, unless you don't have human feeling. Like I always say, it's just like someone just, sounding like a broken record, which is the truth. Because at the end of the day, you can see people, lives being taken on a daily basis. This issue of Р1ÇΑÑ, they never cared about it. They never talked anything about it. And that one is even worse than what we are facing. Now, do you know how many families that have gone down because of the singular acts of this Р1ÇΑÑ? Did the president say anything? All of those, their supporters, all of those, their aides, those who are paid, just exactly the way Wole Soyinka described Garba Shehu, that is a paid propagandist. That is just the way it is. All of those people in their usual self, they will not be speaking in the way at which they are speaking. And I don't know whether you guys have really been able to, watch Keyamo so closely. Keyamo now is trying to choose his words. Keyamo is not coming out to just defend, to just say anything, because he knows what is happening. But, well, that which is holding him or which he has involved himself in, he knows better. But that being said, so no well-meaning person will see all of these things and say, oh, that is the right way to go. Oh, that is the right thing to do. Everybody is saying everything. The world is a global village. The world is really a global village. Everybody knows what is happening in a particular place at a particular time. And I think maybe that is why the government is just trying to keep down this social media. Oh, they've come in different manners, because they know that early in the thing, the whole place, the whole world will see it. And that's why she's in America and she saw what is happening. Thank God for social media. Of course, the ones that are fake, definitely people will be able to filter it. Oh, this is not the right thing. But the one that is original, that is real, people will see it. Of course, this incident, most especially this particular one that made this American doctor to come out, happened in Delta State. It happened in Warri, to be precise. So what are we talking about? So when people see real news, they will know. If they see fake news as well, they will know. They will discard it. So just like I was even trying to say the other time when the presidency or the government was trying to talk about a speech, fake news and what have you. No matter what, fake news, does not thrive. Within how many seconds it will fade off. People will definitely know the actual truth. In as much they themselves will be able to, stand on their feet and be able to dish out what they are even doing. You can see that a lot of secrecy is shrouded around the presidency and the cabal. They don't even want, even in Asoro, they don't want to give people information. And as soon as you start hiding a lot of things from people, because that news or that information must be filled, and people, if they don't see anything, they will fill in their own. And once you are telling lies, when the thing is not clear, people will still know. So coming back to what this American doctor is saying, it is what everybody has been complaining. Like what we always talk on this platform, nobody supports any political party. It is all those who are on the side of, oh, I belong to this party, I belong to this party, I belong to this group, oh, because I'm a Muslim, because I'm a Christian, oh, in as much the person who is leading, irrespective of wherever he comes from, if he's practicing what I'm practicing, I will support the person. No. No matter what, if people say, if there's a wrongdoing, we will say it. We will definitely say it. It's not because of Buhari or what have you. That is not the case. That is not the issue. We still talk about the past administration, what they did wrong. Of course, that's why they were flushed out, whether they were flushed out outrightly or by backdoor or what have you. But nobody in his right senses will tell us that, what's happening then was the best. But it can be best now because of the present administration is not living up to its expectation. And that's why people can just fall back and say, oh, it's like this one that we were complaining before is even better than what we are experiencing now. So the world is a global village. If they think that nobody sees them, nobody knows what is happening, they are lying. But we know that those who are always coming out to defend the government, we know that they are lying because they know that they can't say the right thing. They are always coming out because of what they are getting. And most of those who are not getting anything, they are just fanatical in supporting anything. At least we have different categories of people like that. And more so, again, this issue of a lockdown, this and that, I will continue to quote this guy. He has said it. If you can't give what you don't have, the reason why we're having problem and now in this lockdown is that what you have not been doing before, and you just all of a sudden you want to copy people who have been doing it, who already have structures. It will be difficult for you to do it, and that is the reason why people have been crying. If all of these things have been put in place, we have a correct data, we know who is who in this country, everybody is documented properly. Of course, this thing will not be so difficult. But at the end of the day, the government is still compounding to the problem. Do you know why they are compounding to the problem? This cash transfer, you see where they started from? Something that's supposed to be holistic, that's supposed to go around at the same time, just the way we conduct election, that every election takes place at the same, in all over the place at the same time. That is how it ought to be. But what do we have? This their nepotism, this their tribalism and what have you. It is just embedded in them, which is very, very unfortunate. And that is why this lockdown of a thing is difficult. You can't lock somebody down who is always going out to get his daily bread. And you say lockdown. You're just saying lockdown. It is for their own good. No, now. Let's call a spade, which we have been talking all this while. You say, oh, it is for their own good. People don't want to listen. It shows that those who are saying that, or even if that is the position of the government, they are not deep thinker. It doesn't work that way. If you have enough in your house, that doesn't mean that because you have enough, you have already secured yourself, you have already done all manner of things, then the rest people should be bound to this feeling. Do you know what is happening out there? People will see, human being, once they see that you are really for them, they will obey. No one is insane that will not want to, who doesn't love his life. You want me to sit down at home and I always go out to this and that, and you are saying you are going to, you have a package and what have you. At the end of the day, nothing is coming for you. Just sit down at home. And people have been talking about this hunger of a thing. It's even worse than the real reason why there's a lockdown in the first place. And back again to the army and soldiers. Why is it that they always take advantage of situation and begin to misbehave? They are embarrassing themselves and embarrassing the nation. This embarrassment we are getting, it's for everybody. It's not even only Buhari, but it's just that the masses own is minimal compared to Buhari, who is the head. You will force him to talk. You will force him to do everything is forced. Even when incident happens, something happened in a place, they will still force him to go there. What kind of a president is that? What kind of a person is that? Mere looking, the only thing that you see that the capacity is not there. I mean, if it is not there, is it by force to be there? I don't just understand. Is it by force to be there? You see what is happening? I'm sure they will come and tell you, oh, it is PDP, the lady, has been looking for one contract, or he has been looking for a way to meet Buhari, because of corruption. That is why she's talking. That is their language. That is to tell you that they are not deep thinker. They are not really deep thinker. They don't think deeply because they just want to say something. And in the process of saying what they are saying, they they eventually discredit themselves. Eventually, they still discredit themselves. So, what is happening is seen by everyone in the whole world. What is happening in this country is being seen by everybody in this whole world. So, guys, that is just my own take concerning the video of that American doctor that we've just watched. Someone says, "God bless you, my dear. Please tell the world this our experience. We are home, no food to eat, no light, nothing. And they are copying and pasting what other people who have structures are doing. They are just using the word, safe distancing. Okay, sit at home, lockdown, big. At the end of the day, what have you provided? I said it before now. That I just wonder how this thing will really be effective, because we don't have that. It is that structure we don't have on ground, and coupled with the fact that they are not even ready to do the right thing. We make the whole thing, go the other way, or not to be more effective. It's unfortunate. Someone say, please tell Trump to come to our rescue. We are dying of hunger here. Correct talk, ma. Animal in human skin, we are starving. Seriously. When they talk about, what is it called? They are giving amnesty to these Boko people. They are repentant, whatever. They think the whole world is not seeing, because a well-meaning person will not be like, what is happening? And the next you will recruit them back into the army. It's unfortunate. See what happened. We are seeing the effect. We see how many soldiers were taken down. They were ambushed. How many? Is it how many? 450 or 100 or whatever? What have you? How are they getting that information to be able to have an upper hand against the soldiers? It's unfortunate. And these are the people they've recruited. Because you can't dispute it. We can't differentiate them. How many experience, how many training have they gotten that all of a sudden you just bring them back into the system that they should go and be those who have been taking people's lives, they should go and fend for the people to. The passion is not there. How can you do that? So guys, let us hear your opinion and leave your comment below in the comment section. Thank you.